in the virtual fan spots here tonight. And it's so great to see all of them. So many unbelievable memories for those great players. Kyle Kuzma has come on, as has Rajon Rondo.
Well, this is when James takes his normal rest.
We see the zone of the Miami Heat, which has been so effective, especially in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Caldwell Pope, same spot, same result.
But it all started with Duncan Robinson's pass against a double team as Davis answers with a drive to the rim.
Rondo, they leave him open, and he hits the three. Rajon Rondo from downtown in these playoffs overall. Rondo trying to draw a foul. Start tip-off shortly after 7:30 as Rondo hits the first. Rondo wants to have a ring from the two most storied franchises in NBA history. He got his ring with the Boston Celtics back in 2008. He would become only the second player to win a ring with both the Celtics and the Lakers. Clyde Lovellette, who did it when he was with the Minneapolis Lakers, is the only other one. By the way, our statistician Dave Freed just handed me this note. The ESPN probability now is 99.8. James goes inside and throws it down.
Specific until after the game, but we did just watch Goran.
Caldwell Pope off to a rough start. He's 1 for 4. Rondo tries a three-pointer. That's good. Rajon Rondo continues to shoot well from downtown here in these playoffs. He's at 41%.
But can function offensively.
Rondo, nice feed inside. And the finish for Anthony Davis, who's now in double figures.
It's a tremendous feed from Rondo.
Rondo left wide open and wisely just floats it up and in. Both teams trying to push the tempo. Morris knocks it down. His first three-pointer.
Extremely bright for him. The only flaw that you can point to in his game is he's got to improve defensively.
Beautiful pass. Rondo to James. Count it and one. Rajon Rondo with the perfect alley-oop.
That's just eye contact and making a play.
Rondo was terrific in game one. Big part of that turnaround when Lakers are down 13. LeBron James was on the bench.
And be a little bit more uncomfortable.
Running the floor. Oh, what a pass. And Davis lays it up and in. Long distance alley-oop and a chance for a three-point play.
They're playing man-to-man on this possession.
Rondo drives this time, tries to finish, and gets fouled by Robinson. And Rajon Rondo once again having a real impact. Rondo with that last beautiful assist has tied Steve Nash for 7th all-time playoff assists.
Just a brilliant basketball mind. Knows the game inside out. Sometimes doesn't work for his benefit, but he's aware of every situation on the floor and makes everybody around him better because of it.
Now, this is his 14th year in the NBA. Has that championship ring with the Celtics, wants one with the Lakers. Butler drives, can't finish. Anthony Davis presence once again. Rondo looking, Rondo driving, Rondo finishing. Rajon Rondo, big plays here in the second quarter.
See how Rondo affects the game, pushes the ball in transition, utilizes the angles that you give him defensively, and gets to his spot and becomes either a playmaker or, in this situation, a scorer.
To go along with the 30 points. Rondo drives and draws the foul on Nunn.
It was shooting, passing, and decision-making.
Long rebound off the miss, comes out to Caruso. Rondo's going to try another three. Rajon Rondo with the three-pointer. 13 points, 4 assists off the bench for Rondo. It was blocked. He's got 17 points, 10 assists. LeBron James knocks down the three.
Great to watch.
9-point game, final minute, third quarter. Rondo again, they're giving him the open three, and again he's hitting it. Rajon Rondo from downtown. He's 3 for 4.
Shot it well the entire time here in the bubble.
Anthony Davis, again, spectacular in this game. Are we seeing peak AD, or can he go even much higher from here?
Rondo looking. There's a corner three. That's good. Kyle Kuzma from downtown. James throws it up top to Rondo. Rondo inside to James. Falling away. Jumper's good. Rondo will take his time. Another terrific game for Rondo. 16 points, 8 assists. Rondo inside to James. James scoops it up and in. Rondo wisely just taking time off the clock. Caruso looking. Fakes. Finds Rondo. Corner three, Caldwell Pope. Bang!
And they searched all year long for a guy to be their third best player. They were doing it by committee. This just in the finals, it's been Rondo. My apologies. Playoff Rondo, who has separated himself from everybody else. The job he is doing, 14 assists, 2 turnovers in the finals. He's been the second best point guard in this series. 25% from three when he was a Celtic, 32% for his career. In the finals, he is shooting 45% from long distance, flat out getting it done, Mike.
But you guys talked about his spirit on the bench is just off the charts.
He comes contagious and much needed in a long season. All of his teammates in each organization as Davis knocks down the shot.
Goes 1 for 2 from the line. Lakers by 1. 3.5 gone by second quarter here in game 3. Alley-oop to Davis. Rajon Rondo once again with a pass from just inside half court.
Great pass, great read, awful defense.
Rondo with his second assist. Rondo went past Steve Nash and Larry Bird last game in all-time playoff assists. So you have Rondo and LeBron James, 2 guys in the top 6 all-time in assists in playoff action.
Coach, one of the adjustments we see the Heat made from game 2, that basket went in by Rondo.
Yeah.
It's a horse shot. Rondo gets into the seam, uses the left hand. Look how high that goes off. I'm not even going to try that. Give me an H.
It's a horse something shot.
Rondo with his first field goal. Markieff Morris will check in for Dwight Howard. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Tyler Hero.
Both Morris and Kuzma off the bench had very productive first halves.
Well, 31 bench points for the Lakers, 13 for the Heat. Anthony Davis, Hero to Butler, Butler to Crowder, Crowder for 3 won't go. Rondo pushing the pace. Corner 3, Caruso. Rondo the rebound. Rajon Rondo drive to the basket, left-handed off the glass, and the Lakers retake the lead. Timeout Miami.
LeBron James making plays. All of a sudden, the next time down the floor, he says, "Help me, Rondo. Help me, Rondo." And he does the job.
You see the timeouts remaining. LeBron James wide open, throws it down. That makes it a 7-point game. And Butler, we asked him to summarize game 3, and he said it's a win. I'll leave it at that. We're still behind in the series. Rajon Rondo. Rondo calling for Davis. Nice feed inside. Good patience from Rajon Rondo in the setup for Anthony Davis. Trying to get it back to Davis, deflected by Iguodala, but Davis able to get it.
Such great hands defensively.
Davis double team, takes a tough shot, won't go. Bam, Adebayo skies for the rebound, but stolen by Rondo. Feet inside to Danny Green. Heads up play from Rajon Rondo.
It's the little things that Rondo does to put you in position to win. Just an outstanding maestro on the floor.
Shooting numbers right now, 49% for the Lakers as Rondo kicks it out to Morris. 46% for Miami. Davis spins, Rondo fakes, Danny Green tries again. This time Danny Green knocks it down. By the way, all 5 Lakers called that travel. James for 3. Rondo, the offensive board. Caldwell Pope inside to James, head fake and taken down. James quickly bounces up, and he's going to go back to the free throw line.
But once again, Rondo with a nose for the ball on the offensive board.
Rondo's got 7 rebounds. He's always been a good rebounding guard.
These are all critical plays.
He's a great gamer. Think about it. A couple of years ago, people thought he was done. And here he is because of his knowledge of the game, his big-time drive on his way to winning a championship.
Rondo drives a lane, layup, it's good. He banks it home, saw the opening, and that's his first field goal. First points of the night. Davis the rebound. Under a minute remaining. Lakers by 6.
Going to go with the same action with Rondo coming off the screen and roll by Davis.
Rondo makes his move. Drives again, back to Davis. Davis for 3. Bang! Anthony Davis from downtown.
Back-to-back plays. They put the ball in the hands of Rondo. You say why? It's because I can make sure that I'm going to get a quality look. He's going to make the proper decision. The first time, drives. The second time, hands it off to Anthony Davis. And LeBron James appreciating the work of his teammates.
Butler change of direction, blocked by Davis. Picked up by Rondo, throws it ahead to Kuzma. Kuzma gathers, goes inside and lays it in.
See Kendrick Nunn being aggressive on the floor and playing with confidence. This is a guy that played that way all year long for this team.
Averaged 15 a game as a rookie, finished second in Rookie of the Year as LeBron James nails the three-pointer.
They almost tricked you on that one, Mike, again.
That looked like it was close to going in. Meanwhile, Caldwell Pope down the other end. Just remarkable. Heat back up by 5. Under 2 to play, second quarter. Rondo kicks it out to Davis. Davis gets inside, a long stride.
And this non-center lineup by the Lakers have been its best. I wonder if they'll go back to this to start the second half like they did in Game 4.
Rajon Rondo using his offhand.
Back-to-back solid plays by Rondo. One making the play, and that time makes the play for himself.
4 assists off the bench for Rondo. Butler again. This time couldn't finish. Rebound tip, still loose, picked up. Rajon Rondo. Rondo drives in, left-handed again. Layup won't go, but a whistle. The tip won't count. Rondo got fouled on the initial shot with 54.7 seconds remaining.
Again, now that's 3 straight plays. Rondo off the pick and roll, gets into the seams, utilizes that left hand with the finish. This time, little pick and roll action, forces the help, and then finds Anthony Davis diving. That's a great job of reading and reacting.
There's his numbers in the finals. How about this? The luxury of having a player, you know, in terms of basketball IQ, one of the smartest players in the game, having him as your backup point guard. With all the experience he has.
And he came into the night shooting 32% from the floor. 23% from 3, and yet you're helping your team win.
And I'll even say not just one of the smartest players in the game, Mike. I will make the case he's one of the smartest players that this game has ever seen.
Andre Iguodala back in the game. Butler calling for it. Shoots over Caldwell Pope. A rare miss tonight for Butler. Rondo finds Davis down low. Davis turns and scores. Struggled shooting here in the opening minutes. Crowder on LeBron James. Nice feed inside to Rondo. Beautiful pass from James. And the rebound goes to Rondo. Butler's only taken 11 threes in these finals. Rondo drives and finishes. Rondo off the bench with a couple of buckets.
And then forced a turnover.
Rondo struggled in Game 5, but a quick impact here in Game 6.
Well, he struggled throughout the series to score. What has he done tonight? 2 layups. A cutting layup, a driving layup, and then, as Mark mentioned, forced the turnover.
How does that change things for you in terms of what you're trying to do out there, especially defensively?
Well, we have coverages in place on how we want to, compete against Goran. He's a great offensive player. He's a leading scorer coming into this. We got to execute those coverages.
Rondo, James, Markieff Morris, Kuzma. As Rajon Rondo off the bench now, 9 points in 6 minutes, and the lead is 10.
He's been outstanding, but give him credit. Started off attacking the paint, gets 3 layups. Now all of a sudden that three-pointer is not as challenging as it usually is.
Rondo pushing the other way. Rondo drives, another scoop layup, lays it up and in. 11 points for Rondo off the bench. And the Heat call timeout as the Lakers go up 15.
the vet. Rondo, excuse me, playoff Rondo that is. About to be championship Rondo again. Flat out getting it done for Lakerland.
Duncan Robinson's back in. Rondo. Shot clock down to 5. Rondo gets across the lane, spins inside, left-handed layup. Oh, Rajon Rondo putting on a show here in the first half. 13 points on 6 of 6 from the field.
Well, that's just a beautiful finish.
And he outworks them.
And then Davis throws it down with the foul. Rondo with the perfect bounce pass.
That's just a really nice play by Rondo.
And James and Davis have been excellent, but the supporting cast, really a huge impact between Rondo and Caruso and Caldwell Pope. Rondo drives, gets inside, back out, Caldwell Pope for 3, puts it in. Getting off the bench, he's going to come back in. As we approach the midway point of the third, Danny Green, high off the glass, bounces around and drops through.
LeBron James, Anthony Davis, defense, and then timely performances by others.
And you make a great point, because as great as Anthony Davis has been in this ball game, as Rondo knocks down another jumper.
This is a Heat team that is a very good offensive team. Rondo again, Rajon Rondo, 8 of 9 from the field, 19 points off the bench.
He's been huge. He's been absolutely huge in this ball game.
From the start of the bubble to the end, he's improved defensively, he's improved as a passer, as he draws more attention.
LeBron James putting on the finishing touches. And Rajon Rondo, so instrumental in the playoffs, coming off the bench. An elite performance here in Game 6. Final seconds here in this NBA season. The respect from those two. And that's it, it's over. This historic 2020 NBA championship belongs to the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers conquer the bubble, and banner number 17 will soon hang in the rafters. And Rajon Rondo winning his second NBA title. The Celtics in 08, the Lakers in 2020. A team picture that they'll always remember. The LA Lakers conquer the bubble, defeat Miami in 6 games, and it's time to celebrate.